Alright guys, if you had to give my car a rating from 1 to 10, what would you give it? I recently had another YouTuber roast my car and he gave it a 6 out of 10. Only a 6, and the other guy gave it a 5. Like bruh, I don't think it's 6 out of 10. I think the reason why he gave me a 6 is because my front bumper. This thing looks kind of weird because I don't have the wrap inside those holes, but if you could see, I did go ahead and wrap that, and I have some canards on the way. And I have some Dev Sport side splitters on the way. So I think this whole front end and also the sides will look a lot doper. Also, I'm gonna be painting these wheels white. The spokes right now are like black chrome, so I'm gonna make them white. I think the whole car will look a lot better with all those changes. And I should probably wash this thing. I haven't driven it in so long because I sent out my ECU for K-Pro. So it's literally just been sitting here getting neglected, and I feel really bad about it. Do me a favor, go down in the comments right now, rate this car, give it a 1 to 10. I want to know your guys' honest opinion because I have my feelings hurt. I really did. Do it right now. So today's video is going to be installing a bunch of parts on John's car. What we're going to be installing is the steering rack slider, the same one that I put in this car, the SHG steering rack slider that helps eliminate a lot of play in the rack. The other parts we're going to be installing are a steering rack slider razor, or like it makes it tall, it makes it go up so the tie rods have a better angle. And also we're going to be installing inner tie rods and I think outer tie rods. We're doing like the whole everything steering to get rid of all the bump steer in this car. So we will have perfect steering, well, John will have perfect steering in his car, absolutely zero bump steer, and yeah, basically all the parts that you need to make it so that you don't have any of the infamous RSX and EP3 bad steering, basically. So it's gonna be fixing all the problems, making the steering nice and crisp, just how it should be. A cold start for you guys, even though nobody cares about this car. Pretty damn loud.
20 minutes later.
Speaking of the devil, look who it is. Oh, low boys. Oh, low boys. Low boys, ready for me? My turn. Yeah, stock height. All right, John. So, explain what it's like to drive your car right now.
Driving my car is pretty ass, right?
Because why? Because the bump steer, right?
Because bump steer.
Because every time there's a little bump in the road,
a bump,
where there's like the lane is like that from like the big trucks, you're like, and you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we paid. So I bought this part from, same one that Roy bought from SHG, the steering rack slider. And then I bought, to fix the tie rod angle, shout out DC5 Creations for putting it in a paper towel and giving me some goodies. Can you see it? A little jet tag and a bunch of cool little stickers. That's one. Here's two. And then one more. Bam! So it raises the angle of the tie rod, so it's not such at such a angle. Because if you look,
bro, you can't say that's 2020.
So it raises the center, so it's more even.
Yeah, but he really put it in a towel. That's funny. What else? What else? There was one more thing. One more thing.
Oh yeah. Shout out to eBay because I didn't want to buy OEM ones and these were cheap and looked fine. I can open it. Tie rods. And yeah, that's what we're doing today, guys. Fixing the car. Fast and the Furious.
Safety third. Damn, bro. Slam the boys. Sheesh, look at that. Damn, but why is the front so high though? Wait a minute, it's cause he's on a jack, fool. Oh shit. Now I'm gonna hand over the vlog to John because I have to poop so bad. So he's gonna take over. He's also gonna take over my channel. So see you guys, it's been real. Here you go.
Alright, y'all, I got the tools. I think so. Got an adjustable wrench because I couldn't find a big ass one to fit the bitch. My bad, Roy. And then I got some pliers to take out the cotter pin. Yeah, I gotta take this off real quick and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so got the cotter pin out pretty easy. Then I unbolted or undid the nut. And if your tie rod's stuck like mine is and you don't have the remover tool, you get a sledgy and you put the nut almost flush with the stud, and you just hold on. Alright, this thing's a bitch.
Alright, I heard you need help.
Called Roy for help.
Oh shit.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Damn, I thought I could just come up here and like bam. Oh, why the fuck is it so hard?
20 minutes later.
I know what y'all thinking. Just get the tool. But we don't want to get the tool. We don't have the tool.
Should we get the tool?
Let me try.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, that's right. I loosened it.
That's false.
I loosened it.
That's false.
I loosened it.
That's false.
Because what? I came down here.
That's false. Okay, look.
I
was
hit it a
going at
bunch.
this for 15 minutes. You hit it for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then
with my strength.
And then I said my turn.
With my man strength, and I undid it. And you barely tapped it after I hit it, and it came off. Just admit it. Just admit it. I got guns, bro. I'm skinny, but I'm strong.
With enough gentle persuasion, John was able to loosen the nut.
Now what, John? You're gonna take that thing off?
We're gonna take this thing off, so you can take it off the...
Okay, now take it. Oh! Alright, so, I don't know if I showed this in the last video. You have to take out that bar right there. This bar. Which means you have to take out the bolts holding it in. Also on the other side. In the wild, we see a John in his natural habitat, using his weak, feeble little arms to try to remove the You need me to come over there, big boy? You need me to loosen that for you?
I already did!
You did it?
I already got it loose, bro.
You did?
Yeah, you wanna go look at it?
Alright, good job.
Pound it, and then put the little sound effect.
I'll just put an explosion. Alright, good job.
Photoshop it flying.
Hey, bruh.
Oh yeah, it is.
Your hands are dirty as hell.
What do you mean?
Dirty as hell. There's a little tiny baby bolt on the heat shield you have to take off. Damn, look who just showed up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going back this way.
Okay.
We're going back this way. Damn. Yeah, do the taillights. Oh. Oh, that's sick. Damn. Damn.
Fuck this.
Nice. Next you have to bend the little thingies on there so you can take those off.
Are you sure the neighbor's garage?
If you guys are wondering how to do the washers, I'm using like a crowbar and I stick it here through there and then I hit the back of it with a hammer. Yeah.
Alright, y'all. So I got it off with the...
Just do it. No one cares.
So Roy didn't help me at all. He was actually on his phone the whole time texting his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing.
But we used this wrench thing. And now it's coming off. Can I just turn it?
So this is the inner tie rod and it's held on by this washer. It has a hex so that it goes on there and connected to the inner tie rod, and then this is bent over the bracket. It's to stop it from loosening while you're driving. The inner tie rod's off. There was a little clip you have to take off the screwdriver. It's easy, I didn't show it. Now you take off those two bolts. John, do the bolts. The urgency, the urgency. The urgency. He puts the foot in.
Steps on passport motor mounts. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I'm scared. I don't want to strip it. It's such a long socket.
Now you have to take off this silver thing and then slide the boot over, and then you can remove the stock slider and put the new one in. Loosen this. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You have to loosen this one off the rubber. Sticking a screwdriver in. Like that. And then I got it out. And then I dropped it. Oh, it's in your hand. That's how you take it out without removing the boot. I've seen people cut it. I've seen people buy a whole ass new boot. Don't do that. You don't need to. Now, we take the new one, we put these in it, like that. Okay. Then you take some grease. I don't know what kind of grease this is, don't ask. And you just grease it up. This is gross. This feels absolutely disgusting in my hands. Probably the most disgusting thing I've ever done. You take the new one, you move the boot over once again.
You just shove it in there.
Quite literally.
And then you rub off all the grease when you slide it on because the boot gets in the way. And now there's no more grease. And all that grease was pointless. Okay, we got it on. Well, Roy did because I'm filming. Just slide it in and then line it up with the hole. And it should fit like that.
Then you get this.
You get the riser, the bracket. And put it on.
After you put this boot back on, you gotta tighten it again. You could just do that. Okay, new one's on, pretty self-explanatory. Now, you gotta put the inner tie rods back in, which requires putting these washers back on there.
Make sure it's lined up. I can't see, so you gotta tell me if it's spinning.
Whew, that was scary. Alright, this is how you do it, big boy.
Hold up, I'm not showing it.
Bro, literally, I had it.
Yeah, do the easy side.
Now tighten that hoe. That's a good point. None of y'all care about my E36, so I don't make any content with it. Leave a comment down below if you want to see content with E36, because I know nobody does. Alright, now if you remember from my video called Lowered RSX Tie Rod Problem, you have to cut the tie rods so that they fit when you're lowered because the geometry changes. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and yeah.
One hour later.
Alright guys, it's been a couple hours. Everything's back on the car. Just aligned it using some fishing line. And we're gonna head it in and out, see how it drives, get some food, get a review on what John thinks. John?
Initial impressions.
You feel a difference?
Oh!
Yeah.
It's like tighter.
Yeah.
Like there's like less play. There's like the dead zone, I guess. Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, so it feels pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I did mine, it was night and day.
It's like when I go left, I go left. Right. It's like it just feels tighter.
Yeah. like the car kind of ignores your input a little bit of like mush, where you could be going left a little and the car, you're steering right. There's just a little bit of like give normally, and then when you put in the steering rack slider, it basically eliminates all of that, so that it basically makes the wheel and the where you're going feel more connected. So it's, if you're going over a bump and the car wants to go left, you'll feel it in the wheel a lot more.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big improvement, honestly. I'd say if you have an RSX, it's probably one of the must-do mods, just because of the way this car's set up from the factory. It's just not very good. Yard. All right, a little bit of bonus footage for you. Buddy here, Isaias, just pumped a little bit of E in his car, and he wants to show us how fast it is.
Definitely, like, it doesn't, like, it feels the same when you're like starting to go.
Yeah.
And when it picks up, it picks up.
Woo! Oh!
Flame,
Remember who told me I like spit baby flames before? Yeah, no, I was spitting flames. I don't even know how though.
All right, hit it. Alright guys, I'm finally home and it's super late, so I'm going to be ending the video here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit and just say that if you guys want to, like, if you're ever thinking about, like, oh, do I want to go, like, work on my friend's car, or, like, I want to go work on my car, or just get something done, go out and do it. Like, literally, like, it's the best feeling right now because I know I got a lot of stuff done and I did what I wanted to do. And it's just a good feeling. For me, it's like the best feeling to go to sleep the same night after have accomplished something that you wanted to do, something that was cool that you like. But yeah, obviously John's car is handling a lot better, and we did end up fixing his alignment, so I think he's happy. I'm glad that he was able to install the parts, and I'm glad that he chose those parts because I have those parts on my RSX, and that he was inspired to do the same thing. Super cool, always super cool. John's a cool guy, shout out to him. But yeah, I'm gonna leave his Instagram right here, go follow him. Also Isaias, I'll put you here for helping also. As always guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Make sure, go down, drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, tell me what I should do next. I've got some goodies coming for the RSX. K-Pro, Dev Sport Side Splitter, Dev Sport Canards. I'm going to be wrapping more of the car. Stay tuned for that. As always, catch you guys next time. Peace out.